Hello everybody, Untitled back again, another video. Today's video, guys, is going to be talking about Nadal and Djokovic, and they are cruising through in their tournaments. They are playing both 500 class tournament. Nadal is playing the Acapulco tournament, and Novak Djokovic is playing the Dubai Duty Free tournament, his first tournament of the year, of the season 2022. What can you say about these two GOATs? These two are the GOATs. They are Rafa at the current moment, according to me, with 21 majors, but the GOAT race is not over. These two are showing to the world why these two are the two greatest tennis players of all time. All respect to Roger. He is the greatest tennis player of all time, with style, with his elegance, with his beautiful style on court, with his first strike tennis, with his magical style that he has on the tennis court. He plays beautifully for the eye, but he's not the greatest tennis player of all time. The greatest tennis player of all time, it is between Novak and it is between Rafa. One of these two will end with most majors, and according to me, I believe it will be Novak Djokovic. Look, guys, if you see these two matches, these two performances, Rafa at Acapulco or Novak at Dubai Duty Free, they have played tennis exactly like I have done videos about them. We start with Rafa first. Rafa is killing his opponents with his forehand. He's doing forehand winners 2-3 meters behind the baseline. What have I said? Rafa hurts you with his forehand 2-3 meters behind the baseline. You are not safe hitting a big, deep ball and thinking he cannot hurt me 2-3 meters behind the baseline. No, you are very, 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 very wrong. He can hurt you. Did you not see what he did to that American dude? He gave him only 3 games. Only 3 games. 6-love, 6-3. Why? Because Rafa, he never disappears. He never takes vacations. Every point is a war. Every point. And did you see that American dude cut his eye? When Rafa won that first set, 6-love, he couldn't believe it. He was breathtaking. And we are talking about the dude that just took out Grigor Dimitrov. Yeah, we know Dimitrov is not the most superior tennis player that we have ever seen, but he has won big titles. He has won a Master 1000 title, Cincinnati. He has won the ATP Tour finals in London a couple of years ago, Grigor Dimitrov. He has played 3 Grand Slam semifinals, Wimbledon, US Open, and Australian Open. He is a former world number 3, if I'm not mistaken. And this American dude, he took him out. And then he faced the beast. when he faced the beast, he couldn't believe what he was facing. When he lost that first set, 6-love, he just gave him a look like this. And he couldn't believe that, is this Rafa Nadal? Because it was the first ever time he was facing him. It is alright. Rafa Nadal has demonstrated who this guy is. I've just seen him on TV. I've seen him on practice sessions, but I've never been in the same court with him in a real match. And now I saw it. How it feels facing him. Rafa, no mercy. 6-love. In the second set, Rafa was a little more human and dropped three games. But all in all, Rafa gave him a tennis lesson. A guy who just took out the former world number 3 Grigor Dimitrov. A guy who took out a Master 1000 champion Grigor Dimitrov. A guy who took out the player who has won ATP Tour finals in London a couple of years ago, Grigor Dimitrov. He saw the big difference facing a Grigor Dimitrov and facing a beast like Nadal, where Nadal doesn't give you anything for free. Do you understand why I call Nadal no mercy machine? Do you understand why I call Nadal the no mercy machine? he isn't any Santa Claus. Rafa Nadal doesn't celebrate Christmas on a tennis court. He doesn't like giving presents for free. He doesn't. He hates it. He isn't any Federer who can give matches away for free. I've seen it a couple of times during these years. Federer can give matches away for free. Federer can beat himself. Nadal will never beat himself. You need to beat him. Impressive stuff from Nadal. Nadal will go. We will see a rematch between Nadal and Medvedev in the semifinals. I don't think Medvedev will lose in the quarters. And I for sure don't think Nadal will lose in the quarters. And talking about Nadal, do you know that this is Rafa's best ever start in the season? Nadal has won 12 straight matches now in this year. 3 in a small tournament in Australia before the Australian Open started. Then 7 in the Australian Open. That we have 10. Now he has won 2 straight matches here in Acapulco. So 12 straight victories for Rafa Nadal. This is his best ever start in his career as 35 years old. And people are talking about he's declining. Even me sometimes have said he's declining. Is he really declining? Is he really declining, Rafael Nadal? I don't think so. I really don't think so. Maybe a little, but the results are saying something else. 12 straight victories, his best ever start in his career. And now Djokovic. Man, Novak Djokovic. Have we ever seen a player with better depth than him? What did I say a couple of days ago? What is Novak's biggest strength? He has a lot of strengths. Consistency, endurance, shot tolerance, mentally, physicality. But his biggest strength is his depth. He was kissing that baseline with his depth. He was kissing that baseline so much against Karen Khachanov yesterday that Karen Khachanov was challenging the ball with Hawkeye, and Karen Khachanov couldn't believe his eyes. He couldn't believe, and this is the way Djokovic has played tennis for the last 50 years. Some of you maybe believe it is luck. No, it cannot be. It can't be luck to do this in 15 years. Novak Djokovic's depth in his ground strokes is out of this world. It is out of this world. Do you know it is a nightmare? You know, because you play tennis, I play tennis. When you have balls that lands on your feet, on the baseline, when you have balls, when they land on, when they're kissing the baseline, it is a nightmare hitting those kind of balls. It is a nightmare defending those kind of balls. And that is what Djokovic does to his opponents. He has out of this world depth. That is Novak Djokovic's biggest strength as a tennis player. Together with all of the other things. How can somebody beat this dude? Do you think someone will beat him in Dubai? Do you think someone will Vesely will beat him in the next match in the quarterfinal? He will eat Vesely alive like a fish. He will eat Vesely like a breakfast. He will not stand a chance. Rublev, do you think Rublev will beat him? Because Rublev is the second seed. Novak will lift this trophy in Dubai. Novak will stop him. I just really hope, as a big tennis fan that I am, as a big tennis maniac that I am, that we will not get this vaccine a party spoiler. I just hope we will not get this vaccine a party spoiler. Just imagine not seeing this beast, this monster, this consistency machine, this depth predator, Novak Djokovic, not participating in the biggest events like French Open, like Wimbledon, like US Open. Just imagine not seeing him. It will be a nightmare for us tennis fans. I know that you, Rafa Nadal fan, most likely doesn't want him to play there because you love Nadal and you want to see Nadal winning the most majors. But if Novak doesn't participate in these biggest events, Rafa will always hear, but the best was not competing. But Novak Djokovic was not there. The most complete tennis player, Novak Djokovic, was not there. So we want Novak. I just hope we will not get this vaccine a party spoiler. We want to see Novak Djokovic in the biggest events. We really want it because he's a monster. He's a predator. Alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, give a thumbs up, subscribe, and see you next time. Peace.